Welcome to Quick Bites. SimTheWorld here, making 5-star dishes in Cooking Simulator. Today we are taking a look at another soup. It's the Fast Caldo Verde. Another butchered name and another dish for the 5-star series. We're going to start and just work our way down. It's a little more complicated than the last videos, so hopefully this is something of use. So we're going to start with 1 liter of chicken broth and 30 milliliters of olive oil. Luckily for us, that's just the entire container. I can just dump this quickly. And we'll trash that. You need 30 milliliters of olive oil, so you gotta be careful pouring this. I usually like to bob it. Ooh. That worked out perfect. Usually doesn't happen that way. Now we need 300 grams of potatoes, 1 onion, and 1 clove of garlic. So that's 2 potatoes. They're 150 grams each. Yeah, one onion and 1 little clove of garlic. And this we will boil for 60 seconds. So like usual, I will set a timer. And while that's going, we can start with the Brussels sprouts, 120 grams. They're 15 gram pieces, so we need 8 of those. And we'll cut those all in half. And those get added to the pot. So we'll let those cook. I need to, we got to do a good way of cutting these. Which honestly, it's not always on the cutting board. Sometimes I like some room. Make sure we're cutting these evenly. Let's do it like that. And of course, I'm watching the time still. Oh, that didn't want to cut. Anytime. Well, we gotta watch this pot boiling. It has been 60 seconds. So let me chop these up real quick and then we'll get to blending. These things sometimes don't want to chop perfectly. I think because they're so small, there's only like one way to chop them. And it's not always exact science. We need the blender to blend that mixture. Let's come back over here. Put that in, and this is turning so bright. I don't know why it's so bright. So we've got the cut Brussels sprouts. This now gets put into the pot, and we'll boil that for another 100 seconds. So this is a little easier to do. We'll cut these, or collect them all up. And in they go. And like usual, I will set a timer. 100 seconds. Now while that's cooking, we take our sausage. We need to cut these into 20 gram pieces and fry those in a pan for 75 seconds. So again, it's back to cutting, though this time it should be a little easier. I'm hoping, because we can eyeball this. So that's 120. We cut that in half. This is 60. And we need to cut these into thirds. Okay, maybe it's not as easy as I was anticipating. So I'm just going to start chopping these up. I mean, to be honest, we just need how many pieces in this bowl? We need 2 pieces. 2 pieces. We only need 40 grams. So as long as there's 2 pieces of 20 gram sausage to use, there's 1 and there's 2. So we will have what we need. And we are 10 seconds out for having that soup ready. And once it's ready, then I'll fry. That way I can time it. Let's get these in a pan. Let's give this just a little... I want to make sure they're like evenly distributed onto the pan. Because sometimes the game will look at that and see that they're not actually cooking. Now these fry for 75 seconds. Nothing else needed to be in the pan. While those fry, we can obviously get the soup ready. We need 300 milliliters in a bowl. Would have helped if I brought the bowl closer. There we go. That is 2 ladlesfuls. Next, what we need, 30 grams of Brussels sprouts. So let's see if we can't fish our way through and grab some. So that's 9. Where's another piece? So that's 20 in total. That's 28. Let's see if we can't find... Yeah, we're fishing around the soup. We have another 10 seconds to go, so we got to watch that sausage. I will swap that out, and we'll turn off the pan. So how many... We have 23 grams. We need another 7-gram piece. Gotta have something in here. Ah, I almost had it. You know what? 6 will be fine. 6 will be fine. Don't get over picky. The sausage, however, we will get the 20-gram pieces. We can actually see these. That makes it a lot easier. Alright, so that should be it for the soup. It's hot. Everything's cooked. Let's serve it and see if we don't get our full points. And... did we do it? Ooh. Alright, so rather than just accepting that at face value, I'm going to let those Brussels sprouts cook all the way. I thought I had timed that right, but perhaps I was off. I'll make sure they're cooked all the way first. I don't know what the deal is about the potatoes, onions, and garlic, because we did follow the instructions, and we did blend it. You guys watched me blend it. Let's see if we can't get 30 grams of Brussels sprouts. That's 19. We don't want 4. Actually, we do want 4 now. So this should total out to 40 pieces. I can't math today. There we go. 30 grams of Brussels sprouts. We do have another piece of 20-gram sausage. We have a 19? Seeing some 18s. I wonder if I can cut it. It's not liking the cutting action. Oop. There it went. Yeah, we'll just go with the 18 piece in the pan. And we'll see now that if the Brussels sprouts are cooked all the way, if that works. One way to find out. There we go. So, this was a learning experience. Yeah, we had bad cutting techniques. I'm not too worried about that. You'll have perks to work through. Make sure when you're doing the menu item, apparently it's important to make sure the Brussels sprouts cook all the way. I was waiting for the soup to finish. That seems to have been what the timer was gauging. But in fact, to get the full 5 stars, you need to make sure those Brussels sprouts are cooked in the soup before you serve it. So with that, thanks for watching as I simulate my life one game at a time. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any of the future action. You can follow on Twitter for updates to future games being played, as well as follow on Twitch as I try to stream 3 days a week. Thanks, and I'll see you next time at SimTheWorld.